Montego Bay, a city bursting with life. You can almost smell the salt from the sea and the spices in the air. Music is everywhere. This is where an amazing music story begins. This is where Tommy Lee Sparta was born. His real name is Leroy Russell, and he came from these busy streets to become a world-famous artist. Flankers, a tough part of Montego Bay, known for its gritty streets and challenging living conditions. This is where young Leroy's story starts, in a place where dreams often seem out of reach. Life was hard, a daily fight to get by. The community faced numerous challenges, from economic hardships to social issues, but even with all the trouble, there was music. Music was a constant presence, a source of comfort and joy amidst the struggles. Reggae beats were everywhere, like a light of hope, a way to escape the tough reality. Leroy loved the music. It was more than just sound, it was a lifeline. He'd spend hours just listening, his heart beating with the strong rhythms and words. The music spoke to him, resonating deeply within his soul. This is where the idea of him becoming a musician was planted. The dream of making music his life began to take root. Everyone could see Leroy's talent. His natural ability to connect with music was evident to all who heard him. He started singing at local shows, amazing people with his energy and unique voice. His performances were filled with passion and raw emotion. His songs talked about his life, the struggles, the dreams, the hopes of a young man from Flankers. His lyrics were a reflection of his reality. People started to notice him. His music began to resonate with a wider audience, drawing attention from all corners of the community. They called him Tommy Lee. The name became synonymous with his unique style and powerful voice. A star was being born. His journey from the tough streets of Flankers to the music stage was just beginning. Tommy Lee's early music showed how naturally talented he was. His ability to convey deep emotions through his songs was remarkable. He had a special way of connecting with people listening. His performances were not just about the music, but about creating a bond with his audience. His lyrics were real and honest, talking about life in Flankers. They painted a vivid picture of his experiences and the world he came from. His voice, a mix of toughness and melody, spoke to young people who heard their own struggles in his songs. It was a voice that carried the weight of his journey. His journey to becoming a star was just starting. The path ahead was filled with challenges, but also with the promise of greatness. Vybz Kartel, a big name in dancehall music, heard about Tommy Lee's talent. Kartel was curious and invited the young artist to join his Portmore empire, a group of rising dancehall stars. This was a big moment for Tommy Lee. With Kartel's help, he started to improve his skills, creating a special style that mixed hardcore dancehall with spooky and dark imagery. The change was amazing. Tommy Lee Sparta was born, a new name that showed his changing personality and the darker topics he started singing about. He embraced this Dark Prince character, fascinating audiences with his mysterious stage presence, haunting lyrics, and a sound that went beyond typical dancehall. People really connected with his music. The Portmore empire gave Tommy Lee Sparta a bigger stage. He worked with Kartel and others in the group, creating hit after hit that ruled the radio in Jamaica. Songs like Some Boy and Psycho showed how good he was with words and how he could mix tough lyrics with catchy parts. Tommy Lee Sparta's music was like nothing anyone had heard before. It was dark, powerful, and really real. His lyrics, often sung in a scary growl, painted clear pictures of a dark world, talking about violence, death, and spooky things. His sound, a mix of hardcore dancehall beats with haunting melodies and spooky sound effects, was both interesting and a little scary. His music videos were just as striking, with dark images, horror movie vibes, and a raw energy that made him different from everyone else. Songs like Uncle Demon, Psycho, and Spartan Soldier became like anthems for a new group of dancehall fans who liked his dark and rebellious energy. He had found something deep and powerful that connected with people's minds. He had a big impact. He brought a fresh energy to dancehall music, challenging the usual way of doing things and inspiring new artists to be themselves. He became a cultural icon, his influence going past music into fashion, art, and even how people talked about society. Section 5, Act 4, Trials and Triumphs, the Law versus the Spartan. This is a story of resilience, a tale of a man who faced the harshest of trials and yet found a way to rise above them. But life, as it often does, had other plans. The journey was fraught with unexpected challenges and obstacles that seemed insurmountable at times. Tommy Lee Sparta's journey to fame wasn't always easy. From his early days in Montego Bay, he had to navigate a world that was often unforgiving and harsh. His controversial lyrics and dark image got the attention of the police and people who didn't like his style. His music, raw and unfiltered, spoke of realities that many wanted to ignore. He had problems with the law, spending time in jail for things he said he didn't do. The legal battles were long and draining, casting a shadow over his burgeoning career. These legal fights made things difficult for his career, almost stopping all the progress he had made. The constant scrutiny and pressure could have broken anyone else. But even with all the trouble, Tommy Lee Sparta never gave up. His spirit remained unbroken, and he continued to push forward, driven by an unyielding passion for his music. He used his music to speak his mind, putting his experiences into his songs, turning pain into strength. Each lyric was a testament to his resilience and determination. Songs like Blessings, Rich Badness and Freedom showed how strong he was. These tracks became anthems of survival and defiance, resonating deeply with his audience. They became songs of hope for fans who saw him as an example of never giving up, even when things were tough. His music provided a beacon of light in their darkest moments. His music became even deeper, with an honesty that connected with people on a deeper level. It was this raw authenticity that endeared him to so many. He wasn't just the Dark Prince anymore, but a complex person who had faced hardship and come out stronger. His evolution was a testament to his inner strength and growth. His story showed how strong the human spirit can be. Through his music and his journey, Tommy Lee Sparta became a symbol of resilience, inspiring countless others to keep fighting, no matter the odds. Section 6, Act 5. Global Sparta. From Jamaica to the world. Even with the setbacks, Tommy Lee Sparta's music kept reaching people all over the world. His journey from the vibrant streets of Montego Bay to the global stage is a testament to his resilience and talent. Despite facing numerous challenges, his music resonated with fans far and wide, transcending borders and cultures. His unique sound and exciting stage presence earned him loyal fans everywhere. His concerts were electrifying, with fans singing along to every word, creating an atmosphere of unity and shared passion. The energy he brought to the stage was unmatched, making each performance a memorable experience for those in attendance. From the streets of Kingston to clubs in London, Tokyo and New York, people from all walks of life connected with his music. His beats and lyrics found a home in the hearts of many, regardless of their background or location. The universal appeal of his music was evident as it played in nightclubs, on the radio, and at festivals around the globe. They were drawn to his energy, catchy beats, and honest lyrics. His songs spoke of real-life experiences, struggles, and triumphs, which many could relate to. The infectious rhythms and heartfelt messages in his music created a powerful connection with his audience. He went on tours around the world, performing for packed crowds. Each tour stop was a celebration of dancehall culture, with fans eagerly awaiting his arrival. The sight of fans waving Jamaican flags at his concerts was a testament to his impact and the pride he instilled in his supporters. His music went beyond language and culture. It brought people together, creating a sense of community among his diverse fan base. Whether in a small club or a massive festival, the shared love for his music united people from different walks of life. His story, one of struggle, resilience and amazing talent, touched people who saw their own struggles and dreams in him. Fans connected deeply with his journey, finding inspiration in his perseverance and success. The emotional reactions at his concerts, with fans holding up signs and shedding tears, highlighted the profound impact he had on their lives. He became a global representative for dancehall music, introducing a new generation to the sounds of Jamaica. His influence extended beyond his own music as he inspired young artists to explore and embrace dancehall. His presence at music festivals and in recording studios around the world showcased the genre's growing popularity. He had a big impact on the world music scene. His achievements were recognized with numerous awards and chart-topping hits. The crowds at global music festivals and his presence on international music charts were a testament to his widespread influence and success. He helped dancehall music break free from just being Caribbean and made it popular all over the world. His efforts paved the way for dancehall to be appreciated and celebrated on a global scale. The genre's presence in clubs, playlists and dance floors worldwide is a direct result of his pioneering work. You can hear his influence in the music of many artists worldwide who were inspired by his mix of darkness and dance, toughness and melody. His innovative approach to music left a lasting legacy, influencing a new wave of artists across various genres. The blend of his unique style with traditional dancehall elements continues to inspire and shape the future of music. Section 7, Act 6, Inspiring a Generation, Sparta's Disciples, Tommy Lee. Sparta's impact goes beyond his own music. He's become a mentor and inspiration to new dancehall artists, many of whom grew up listening to his songs and were drawn to his bold style and rebellious spirit. He's worked with and supported the careers of many up-and-coming artists, helping to guide the next generation of dancehall talent. His willingness to break rules and do things differently has inspired countless young artists to find their own voice and express themselves bravely. He's created a legacy of creative freedom and artistic expression, encouraging artists to be themselves and use their platform to speak their truth. His impact on dancehall is huge. He's helped to shape the sound and direction of the genre, making way for a new wave of artists who aren't afraid to experiment and push the boundaries of what's considered acceptable. You can see and hear his influence in the music of today's rising stars, making sure his legacy will continue to inspire and grow for many years to come. Section 8. Conclusion: The Legacy of the Dark Prince. Tommy Lee Sparta's journey shows how powerful music can be. From the streets of flankers to stages worldwide, he has stayed true to himself. His music reflects his personal growth, his struggles, his victories. He has challenged the usual way of doing things, pushed boundaries and inspired a generation of artists and fans. He leaves behind a legacy of always being real, creating new sounds and having a huge impact on dancehall music. He has changed what it means to be a dancehall artist, proving that you can be vulnerable and dark while also having infectious rhythms and undeniable star power. His influence will be felt for many years to come. Tommy Lee Sparta's story is still being written. He's still growing as an artist, always trying new things with his music and exploring new sounds. As he continues to create and inspire, one thing is certain: the Dark Prince of Dancehall will always have a special place in music history. Section 9, Call to Action. Discover the sounds of Tommy Lee Sparta. Have you felt the energy of Tommy Lee Sparta's music? Explore his albums and discover the sounds that have captured a generation. Share your favorite songs and tell us which one you connect with the most.